weather outside is frightful, and my dear, it's so delightful. Summer's finally gone away. Fall is coming, so winter's right behind it. Oh my god, guys, this week is actually cooler and I love it. Welcome back to the podcast, guys. It's the Review for Views with yours truly, D. Hafion. That should like low key be the new opening. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where I pulled that out of, but it was magnificent. So I have no new shows to report on, but I can say I have been watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. And let's just say at first, I did not do oh my god, like it's back episode because my friend Mark, honorable mention, had told me that like, oh, it's not hidden like the other seasons. I was just like, okay, we'll just do, a wrap up at the end of, and I didn't know it was a book. Of course it's a book. It makes so much sense that it's a book. But yeah, I didn't know it was a book. He told me it was a book. And he's like, no, this is going to be the final season. Like, there's no more books. There's only 3 books. And I was like, what? So much has happened. I haven't watched the new episode that just came out this Wednesday. So I have to watch that. If not Wednesday, then probably Thursday or the weekend because I have plans to just super clean my entire apartment this weekend because I have friends coming in town next weekend and I want them to think I live in a lap of luxury. And whether they think that or not, I'm going to make them live in a lap of luxury while they're staying with me for 4 days. But besides that, yeah. So I definitely think once the season finale, series finale, whatever you want to call it, when the finale drops, I definitely think I have a lot to say about the season so far already because it's just like, wah, wah. And I find it so crazy that I'm able to grasp shows like this because some people might think I'm not the romantic type. I don't care for relationships. And it's quite the opposite. I am 100% a lover girl. I love love. I just don't love toxic, repetitive, stupid, redundant love. Like, I don't like that type of love. I like love, love. Like, I'm definitely like a Christmas love story sucker. I do not like rom coms, but there are a lot of Christmas movies that can be played off as a holiday movie and a rom-com. So I'll give you that, but I'm not really like a rom-com girl. Like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or whatever, the one with Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey. It's not really my go-to. But if you gave me like any Christmas romance movie, like if it's a scene out of like a Hallmark movie, which is so crazy because I don't even watch Hallmark movies like that. I just see like commercials and ads for them, and it's just like everything to me. I want to go to Colorado this year for the holiday season because I just want that fairy tale dream of a white Christmas. Even though it does snow up here, no, I want like a blanket of snow and then I could like leave it. I would totally escape somewhere for the winter holiday feel, you know? But I'm a Florida girl. And that's where I plan on going back to, no matter what. I need sun. Sun out, buns out, okay? But besides that, I just find that so crazy. But before we really dive into today's episode, let's just catch up. Let's say hi. Hey, I started recording for my vlog, yours truly, and I decided to make like a trailer of just me. And so far, I don't even know. I think I'm gonna put it out for like September. So I'm just gonna gather all this footage for August, and it's so crazy because like I'm not gonna show you a vlog from August and September. I'm obviously gonna do like not day-to-day vlogs, it's day-to-day vlogs, pardon me, but more like weekend vlogs. I think, collect footage throughout the week and all that stuff and things like that. Maybe even have an episode of like me vlogging. But I've been working really hard on the Yours Truly vlog series and I can't wait. I was thinking of different ways how I want to incorporate it. If I wanted to make a whole nother channel, if I wanted to like I don't know if I was willing to share the platform of yours truly with the podcast because this channel, my YouTube channel, is tailored towards the podcast and the podcast only. That's the only content that I, post. So we should see what happens. I'll make a little playlist, just how the podcast has a playlist. The vlog will have a playlist, and it's called Yours Truly. And I think it's definitely because I'm in my coquette era, but I feel like I was born to be a coquette girl. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Coquette, 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 coquette. ChatGPT already told me I can't name my daughter Coquette because of the meaning behind it. So I was just like, oh. It'll give like promiscuous girl, and we don't want that. I don't want that for my future daughter, should I ever have one. So Coquette will not be her name, but I would definitely incorporate Coquette into like the whole baby nursery, all that good stuff lifestyle. But and I feel like I've been a Coquette girl for a while now, so it's not like I'm following a trend because I don't even think Coquette's trending, but it's trending in my head. So who's gonna tell me that I can't do it? This past Tuesday, August 19th, was Delilah's adoption anniversary or Gotcha Day. I didn't know what it was called. And so I asked ChatGPT. ChatGPT is my new Google. Um, so I asked it, and it's like, oh, it's commonly called Gotcha Day. And it's so crazy because the lady that I got Delilah from, she's such a nice lady. And she was like, Happy Gotcha Day, to you and Delilah. And she's just the sweetest. She sends me messages for Mother's Day, and it's like, thank you for not making me feel weird about Mother's Day because I don't actually have like my own flesh and blood child. I have my dog that I love and care for, and despite what people think, she loves and cares for me as well in our little world together. So that was really sweet. It sucks that not a lot of people were like showing love to Delilah on Instagram, but whatever. I'm tit for tat. You know what I mean? You scratch my back, I scratch your back. You want to scratch my back? I'm not doing jack for you. Okay. I'm not wishing you happy birthday no more. You didn't wish me happy birthday. Yeah, because you ain't say nothing to my dog. So yeah, not about my Lila. I care about my Lila, but yeah, things so much happen this week, and honestly, I'm adjusting not my personality. That takes time. You can't just adjust your personality like that unless you have like a personality disorder, which I do not. But I'm choosing to adjust some things and change certain things about me, not for anybody else. There are things I don't like about myself that I'm willing to change for myself, not to please or make anybody happy. Um, I hate a I hate a I have a problem, now you have a problem, so let me bring up my problem over your problem type of person. But you live and you learn. That's life. And you learn to just, let bygones be bygones eventually. I think when you encounter issues like that, it's all about how you yourself want to go forward. Do you want to harbor ill feelings? Do you want to carry that grudge? How do you yourself see yourself? Sometimes you can't always think about the other person because that other person is not going to think about you, but you have to think about yourself. Should this person ever walk out of your life today, do you still have a personality? Are you still you? Like, this person should not incorporate your personality. I think it was Cher who said like a man is like an accessory, and I 1,000% agree. I don't need a man. It is not a necessity for me to live, to breathe, to do everything that I'm capable of doing because at the age of 24, I do everything for myself, and I've been without a man, boy, somebody of the male gender for 3 years, and I feel like I've been thriving more in these past 3 years than I ever did in that relationship. And yeah, I was young, but I don't really care. I think some people might not understand why I choose not to date. It's just for me, I care about myself and put in my goals and my dreams and what I hope to accomplish for a better future for myself, for my kids, should I get one. I'm not the bag. I'm not a burden. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. So I envision stuff for myself, and I hope that whatever man chooses to come into my life, that he envisions a lot for himself and that he's willing to work just as hard as I am for things like that. Um, because that's very important. But, some people can't live without a man, and that's okay. We don't judge. We don't judge around here, and I'm not going to judge those people. If that's okay, I guess. I don't know. I can't see myself being like, I can't live without the man. I haven't met that man that makes my heart stop. I'm not 60 years old and have been married for 30 years old. And it's like, I can't live without Harold and Harold. I'm 24 years young. I have so much more life to live and learn. And I'm blessed, honestly and truthfully, to avoid the negative outlooks of relationships. So far in life. So blessings on blessings on blessings. And I think that's just how you have to look at it. This week already was a lot for me personally, mentally, emotionally, physically. But I managed to get through it. I got over the hump of Wednesday, and that's honestly my weekly goal is to get over the hump. I don't think it matters how bad Monday and Tuesday are. If you could get over the hump to Wednesday and make it to Thursday and Friday, you accomplished something. You're a grade A in my book. And that's the goal I have for myself. And I think more people should like set like goals like that for themselves to just make yourself feel better. One of my friends said, I know what it's like to feel lonely. And I definitely am a lonely person, but I don't let it define me because I can be fun in a crowd and I can be fun by myself. Some people will never understand me, and that's fine. But I hate liars who say that they know you when that's not true because I definitely know for a fact I'm a complicated person and I'm okay with that. You just have to be willing to, I don't know, bear with me. And if you're not willing to bear with me, I'm not gonna resent you or say ill feelings about you or anything like that. Like, help me, help you, help me. And, maybe we could build a solid foundation off of that. I think I'm definitely a very caring person deep down. Sometimes I don't like when things get emotional or emotions are involved because I just think it's too much. So I do have a bad habit of like just shutting the door. And like when somebody breaks the door, oh my God, they broke the door. Um, Bless me, that sneeze was really painful. My right nostril hurts. Just things like that. That was my week. So I definitely hope I end it on a good note with whatever Thursday and Friday has for me in the weekend and so forth. So, yeah. August itself has been really flying, but yeah. That's life. But anyways, enough of that sob story. Let's get into the podcast. So I don't have anything new to report, any new shows. However, this week was unusually cooler, and it's perfect because fall is coming. And as much as I'm not like a spooky Halloween pumpkin ice latte girl, I'm all about sweater weather. Sweater weather. I love cuddling up on the couch and watching a good binge-worthy TV show. So I have a good selection, or should I say variety for you. If you've never seen The Witcher on Netflix, I highly recommend you watch it. They have yet to drop a third season, and I feel like it's been years. I think the last season that ever dropped was 2023, if I'm not mistaken, but it's been forever. I don't think they dropped the season in 2024 because the main actor, Henry, the guy who played Superman, they're making another Superman movie, and then Superman got axed, but he already said sayonara to my role, and somebody else is gonna take over, and it was like a Hemsworth brother, like the Hemsworth that nobody likes. I don't know who that is, and yeah, I have yet to see another episode, so I think the show is just honestly canceled. If it's not canceled and it's just been in like limbo, hiatus, in production this whole time, I need to know what's up with Bridgerton. What are we doing? Why do we need to wait 5 years to make a TV show? Like, we do not have all these advancements in technology. AI, CGI, like all of these things exist for a reason. Now, hold up now. Some movies and TV shows that incorporate CGI, it's horrible compared to like, oh, I don't know, the Transformers. Back then, like what, Transformers came out in like what, 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. Transformer is chef's kiss. Like everything. Michael Bay knew what he was doing as a director of Transformers. Transformers is like a really good movie that uses CGI that was worth a damn. Some of these movies that come out these days, it's like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Don't even get me started on some animation movies because sometimes it's like this animation looks too. I don't know. I don't know what you were leaning for. Were you leaning for like Play-Doh meets I don't know, yarn? I don't know. It's not it. But anyways, if you want some like good rewinds, New Girl, Abbott Elementary, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, all good shows. All good shows. I want to watch The Office again. I think it's on Paramount, but I don't have Paramount. So I might have to go get a subscription with Paramount so I could watch The Office because I really want to watch The Office again. I've been seeing so many like um what's the word I'm looking for? I've been seeing so many little videos on TikTok about it, and it's like, I need to watch it again. I need to watch it again. Because fall is like a spooky sad time, you could also watch Only Murders in the Building, which I think originally came out in the fall and is everything to me. I love Only Murders in the Building. And I love the fact that like when I talk about the show, they're a podcast who talks about crime and a TV show. I can't I can't tell you what it is because I'm gonna mess it up and I'm gonna trip over my words and I'm gonna sound stupid. But if you ever seen Only Murders in the Building and you understand the concept and the layout, sometimes I find it kooky to talk about the show on my podcast because it's a podcast basically talking about a podcast, but it's a TV show, you know? Okay. And then Stranger Things, I heard like the final season's finally coming out. I didn't even know Stranger Things was still going on. But Millie Bobby Brown starred in Stranger Things, I think when she was like 11 years old. She's like, I don't think she's my age. I think her husband's my age, but she's like damn near close to my age. And it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This has been going on like way too long. Anyways, yeah, just so many good things coming out this fall. There's this new show on Netflix that's supposed to be coming out. Ooh, I want to say this Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. It's called the Thursday Night Club or something. The Thursday Night Crime Club. It's Thursday something, and I have it saved because I want to watch it. It's great. They have like the show about Monday, and then they have like do they have a show about Tuesday on Netflix? And then you have Wednesday that just came out, and then you have this Thursday. They need a Friday, and a Saturday and a Sunday. You know things like that. But anyways, it's called the Thursday Monday Club, and it comes out August 28th, so the end of this month, and I can't wait. It stars Helen Mirren, Pierce Bronson, Ben Kingsley. I'm probably saying names that you have no idea what I'm saying, but I'm reading it off the thing. But it seems interesting. It's a movie. It's not a TV show. I wish that would be so cool, but totally think it's gonna be worth it. I can't wait to see it. I was watching Dead to Me last night, which is like Netflix comedy, dark gold. It stars Christina Applegate and Linda Cardellini and James Martison, and it's just like everything. Christina Applegate has been like known forever. She has like that horrible disease, and she's like f that disease, and she still like troops on through life, and she's still beautiful no matter what. Like I think she's just the best thing ever since sliced bread. And then Linda Carlini, she played Velma in the live action Scooby Doo with Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prince Jr. I love how I remember these names, but if you ask me literally everything I did yesterday, I would literally, not figuratively, literally draw a blank. Anyways, it's such a good show. I think I've mentioned it before. It ended back in like 22, if I'm not mistaken, but I love the show. It's like the best thing ever. They're amazing actresses and actors in the show, and it's like everything. Um, More on Netflix. I've been watching Tyler Perry's Miss Governor. They released the second half of the season that they had out. I haven't finished it. It is funny. I feel like it's not. I think it's not like normal Tyler Perry TV shows. It's definitely different. I definitely judged it very hard for those first couple episodes. Watching these later episodes, again, have not finished the series. It definitely brings something to the table. I think I like the second half better. That's why you gotta like watch a season in whole before you could really judge it. And I think it's worth the damn to me. But they have a lot of new things. I didn't know Wednesday had came out, but let me tell you something about Wednesday. I don't give a damn. I was not interested. My friend was like, don't watch Wednesday. And I'm like, oh, that's okay. Don't worry. I'm not going to watch it. I didn't care to watch season one. I watched it because, like, once the hype was, like, kind of dying down, I, like, tuned into it. And I was just like, I mean, it's not for me. It's not a bad show at all. Me personally, I would not be reviewing season two on the podcast unless something on TikTok pops out that seems interesting. I would not be reviewing it. I don't think it's for me. I love the Addams Family. Like I love the movies. Like, are you kidding me? Joan Cusack is everything. I know I don't know how to say her last name. She's everything to me. I love the first Adams family and the second Adam family with Angelica Houston. I think it's the best thing ever. I never watched the old ones, the movies with Charlize Theron, I think is her name. Those ones, and like Chloe Grace, whatever her other third name is. The movies are really nice, but the show, it's mostly centered around Wednesday, and that's fine. Jenna Ortega is a really good actress, even though like the most I've seen her in is JTV, because I did not watch Beetlejuice, which is also on Netflix as well. Yeah, but it's okay. They have a really good cast. I just don't think it's my cup of tea, and that's fine. That's why there's so many teas out there in the world, because you could find the one that's right for you. There's no way that people just hate tea. You just haven't found the right one that's for you. Da-doy. But I'm excited for this fall. Now that it's getting a little warmer, it's a little cooler. It's so nice. Like, I love it. I'm definitely here for it. I think it's everything. Mark mentioned that I should watch this show with Kristen Bell called Nobody Wants This. So I'm going to check it out. He says a new season's supposed to be dropping soon. So maybe I'll watch it before the second season drops and give you the deets about it. I love when people give me recommendations because it gives me something to do. And sometimes I like watching things out of like my comfort zone. Not scary movies though, but watching things where it's like, I've seen this, but I've never felt the need to like click on it or anything like that. Like I kind of like stuff like that. So thank you, Mark. Marky Mark, love you. I definitely have like high hopes for this fall for like a whole bunch of new shows. High Potential on Hulu. It comes back this fall and I can't wait. August definitely flew and it's like thank God. And it's so crazy with everybody on the trend at the end of July. It's like, when are you gonna start your diet? When are you gonna start going? August. You know the song with Nicki Minaj featuring August Alsina, who nobody knows about anymore. Which I mean, he was never really known. If you really want to keep it a buck 50, but yeah, I have high hopes for this fall. Like if fall disappoints me, I can only imagine what the winter season is gonna bring. And you know what? If fall disappoints me, I'm gonna make it my mission to go to Colorado for Christmas so I can live a Hallmark movie and not be disappointed by whatever the winter season shall, come upon. I will not. I will not. I will not. I started back classes this week, fall semester, guys. So I'm back to juggling it. However, I'm only taking one class and it's half a semester at the moment. It started this past Monday and it ends in October. And then I start my second course, which is my final science class that I need to take for my degree. I start that in September and it goes all the way through December. So technically, I am taking one class at a time, only like half of September, half of October. Will I really be juggling two classes? But I am very hopeful that it should not impede the schedule I have planned for the tube that is you, aka YouTube. So we shall see. I don't foresee anything in the near future, but I never do. I was once upon a time legally blind, and can you believe that it's about to be a year since I got my eye surgery? I can't believe I used to wear glasses because sometimes I look at my face and it's like, I wear glasses? Like, I don't have the indentation or the prints that give off glasses. So I think that's really cool. If you ever have the opportunity to get eye surgery and you have wear glasses, I definitely think you should do it. You can still wear glasses and make glasses a part of your personality. I do that with my sunglasses because I have a sensitivity to light and I'm prone to migraines. I do that with my sunglasses to like still shape my personality. Because as much as I did not like glasses growing up, I eventually learned to appreciate them because they gave me my eyesight. And towards the end of my time wearing glasses, like the last 3 years, 4 years, I really started to find frames that I really liked and loved so much that I still have four pair of prescription glasses, one being sunglasses because I could not bring myself to throw them away. And I'm like on the like debating. I'm on the edge of like whether or not I want to take them to like Warby Parker or someplace so they could just like pop out the prescription and like just put in no prescription lenses. But I don't know. We'll see. It's like sentimental. What if like I have a kid one day and they're blind and it's gonna be like insurance where? You don't have to wear insurance glasses like I did growing up. You could get hand-me-down glasses. Just change the prescription. Change the prescription. We'll just like make your eyes like mine, so that way we just and just put it back in. That's what they need to do. They need to make like glasses where you can just pop the frames out, pop the lens out, and then pop a new lens in. I'm pretty sure those already exist, but yeah, that's besides the point. Anywho, even after a very emotional week, I still have high hopes that my week will end on a good note. But as always, oh, not as always, I hope you guys take these fall show recommendations into consideration. So many shows are supposed to be coming back this fall, whether it's Hulu, HBO Max, Disney Plus. Disney Plus just dropped the Proud Family season. I don't know why I thought they were done with the Proud Family Louder and Prouder, but they're not. They dropped that. Netflix has a whole bunch of things coming out, which Netflix always does, and then they go and cancel it when people start loving it. But after the summer of just yeah, I'm very hopeful to bring. Oh, I have hiccups now. I'm very hopeful for fall to bring a different mood, a different outlook, something to the party, to the get together, to the cookout, because your girl needs it. If there's nothing to talk about, this is just a podcast about me talking about world issues I don't understand and emotions I could care less about. So, anywho, make sure you like and subscribe down below. Say hey, and I'll say hey, hey, hey. How was your day? Did you do your stuff today? How did you feel? Did you get over the hump? But that's okay, because you got over the hump if you made it to Thursday's episode, which is today. So, yay! And as always, officially signing off with today's podcast episode. Happy listening, y'all. And be on the lookout for my new vlog series, Yours Truly, coming in September.